everyone doing?
All right.
So, where's Grito? You guys spread all over the place? You're all over the place. Oh, wow, they are fancy. They're backstage, serious. All right, well, thank you, Grito. Congratulations. They had hail, rain, time changes. Give it up for the crowd they brought out tonight. I'm doing something tonight that I haven't done in a really long time. I'm reading something that I wrote today. So I hope you will indulge me and that this is the roughest draft of the roughest draft. So thank you. Exactly. But just been stuff going on, and I felt like this was the night and the place and the time and the moment. So I hope you'll go with me on that. So this piece is called Another Jewish piece by that Jewish girl in the poetry scene. Keeps being all Jewy, talking about being Jewish, writing about being Jewish. Jew, 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 Jew. I hope you've been properly warned that she's slick with money, is taking over the media, got where she is only because she's Jewish, drinks the blood of little Christian children. Fucking wannabe and really secretly wishes she were Latina or black, and is completely irrational when it comes to Palestine. Oh, and she killed Christ. Wow, it felt really good to get that out of the way. Good evening. Yes, I want to tell you a story. The other day, on the second night of Passover, I'm on my little Jewy way to this little Jewy thing we call a Seder, where we all eat this weird Jewish food and wear those funny Jewish hats and conspiracize about taking over the world. And I get a text message from an unknown number on my Jewy-looking BlackBerry. Yo, what's up, Vanessa? Who's this? I reply. And then here comes their pleasant reply. Bitch, you don't know who this is, you fucking Jewish whore?
Whoa.
Silence, stomach drops, sweaty palms. Have you ever seen a Jew girl stop dead in her tracks? I said, have you ever seen a Jew girl stop dead in her tracks? Is someone playing a mean joke on me? But no. My gut knew these words in their bold font felt all too real in their invasion. What came after was a barrage of insults to me as a Jew, as a woman, childish and cruel. I go through my Rolodex of disturbed people in my past. Names come up, only to be then discarded in my mind. Aren't we all too grown for all this? Then I start to panic that maybe it's one of my YouTube haters. Have I mentioned them? You see, that's my dirty little secret. You see, with all the many positive comments I get on my Deaf Poetry Jam video, I also have some very agitated visitors. The poor girl who posted the video sometimes removes the really nasty ones before I can even get to them. But there are some very delicious ones I salvaged and saved in a document titled YouTube Hate. Let's read a few of my favorites, shall we? Fuck you, bitch. Hitler should have killed all of you rats. I think he did a poor job. Wow, someone got up on the wrong side of the bed. And here's another. Jews are fucking cheap, stingy, penny-pinching, greedy monsters. Bertie Madoff, anyone? Take a bath, you pig. Wait. Then another commentator actually comes to my defense. I think money grubbing is actually a more exacting term than stingy. Thank you. That was sweet. And while I'm at it, please let me air more dirty laundry. You see, these are not all anti-Semites. I've even managed to piss off my own fellow Jews of the Orthodox sect. Here's a comment from one of my regular white ring religious Jews who visits me regularly. He writes, Jackie Mason, Golda Meir, and Menachem Begin, they all behave in a Jewish way. Vanessa behaves like an angry black man.
Wow.
Vanessa wants to be lusted after by angry black men, Vanessa oozes angry blackness. Someday he just writes angry black man over and over. And I know what you are probably thinking. I shouldn't be looking at it because it's just the damn internet and stupid YouTube. Some pimply teenager locked up in a basement in Iowa wasting away his hours on this. And all publicity is good publicity. And well, this is the price you pay for putting yourself out there. But like the constant desire to wiggle a loose tooth or sometimes check your ex's MySpace page, sometimes you just can't help to look at the ugly. Stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But tonight is different from all other nights because it is Passover, and I have a cruel text in my phone and racist comments under my video, and I just want to go to my Seder in peace. So I check on the internet, making sure my number is nowhere to be found. I take down any pictures of my family posted anywhere. I feel too naked, too open, too old-fashioned for this technology. At my Seder, I'm in another world. My mother's soft hands on mine ask me where I am. I look far away. I cannot tell her any of this. I cannot worry my beautiful mother. And for a second, I shut my eyes and I wish I had done things so differently. That I had married a nice Jewish boy and lived on the Jersey Shore with my cousins. That I never had this crazy idea that speaking my mind in public was an acceptable life to live. And that she wouldn't have to worry. I'd just be planning bar mitzvahs, preparing for Shabbat, not getting hateful texts on the second night of Passover. I want to run, hide, board myself up, not to be the Hebrew Mamita. For tonight, I feel only the softness of Vanessa. The girl, not the poet, so tangible and raw, my collarbone protrudes like hunger. I cannot concentrate on my Seder. The stories of my family's exodus from slavery are blurred voices, and the Hebrew letters on the prayer book pages look hideous and foreign. And as the third wine cup is raised, Borei Pri Hagafen Amen, I loathe the person for harassing me, invading my celebration. I walk home that night, jump at my own shadow, hear fast footsteps up my spine, turn my grandmother's photo backwards. I cannot face her tonight. I said, have you ever seen a Jew girl stop dead in her tracks? For the next few days, I live with that heavy sack one carries in their heart when they know they are being tested. And then I remember I am going to the Nuyorican to celebrate with Grito. And I know I cannot be there that night and read a past poem. I cannot shroud myself in the comfort of what is safe and tested. I am too full of noise. And Nuyorican is where I started 6 years ago. How can I lie to this room? These walls have absorbed the wet voices of warriors made up of women who have been deemed too loud, too sexual, men who have been deemed too black, too strong, Latinos who have been deemed too bilingual, too left-wing, and gays that have been just too damn proud. I am not alone. I am also too loud, too Jewish for some, a disgrace of a Jew to others, bold in my step, wicked in my tongue, bare-armed and fleshy, and as this is the room that took me in, so help me God, this is the place tonight that I replace my angst with strength, come to my community with honesty, and face the hateful straight on. For while we might stand up here on stage alone, we are all members of the same tribe of artists. So I turn my me to us, when I speak in behalf of all my fellow wicked wordsmiths who bear their tongues. You cannot scare us, trip us up, ruin another blessing of wine with our families, stop us from shining. For cowards who hide behind untraceable numbers, screen names, or even voting booths are weaker than our voices, our flesh, our commitment to change. So I leave you with my Jewish Grito, walking with head up, Star of David on my neck, badge of Nuyorican poet on my sleeve. I'm lapping up your hate milk like a cougar, and I will tongue kiss you with it.